Welcome to your Thursday drives with Lori and Kayleen. Today we are going to show you the Pine Creek area in the Briargate area in the northern area of Colorado Springs. I think it gets confusing. They all kind of like mesh in between there, but Pine Creek is a really sought after area. So we're going to get out and show it to you.
Pine Creek is a golf course. It's a neighborhood, but it's just north of Briargate. Like if you're looking at the map of Colorado Springs, it shows Briargate area, but doesn't necessarily tell you Pine Creek. So Pine Creek is just north of Briargate Parkway, and it's on a golf course, and it's a community where there's some HOAs, there's some not HOAs, but really this community resides around the Pine Creek golf course.
Let's go. So we are off. I know you watch this on a Thursday, but it is a Monday morning for us, so it's a little rough. We're trying to get ourselves together here. So we talk about wind here in Colorado Springs. It is supposed to be 67 degrees today, but up to 50 mile per hour wind gusts.
And then tomorrow is supposed to get up to 70 miles per hour.
It is? More?
They even postponed baseball tryouts.
Yeah, my kid has baseball tryouts today, but they canceled them for tomorrow.
Oh, yep. Because the wind's supposed to get so bad. And in fact, this weekend, my husband wound up having, because even on our deck, so we moved and it's like up on the hill a little. And I do think, I wouldn't change it. We have incredible views, but going up on the hill a little, for some reason we get wind gusts pretty bad up there.
Yeah.
And the wind came through. It was just a gust of wind this weekend, and it was so powerful that it blew over our Blackstone grill on the patio.
Oh, geez.
That's like heavy.
Yeah, that's heavy, yeah.
And it just, and so.
What was that again?
So he had to like strap it to our deck. So anyways,
that's just
spring weather,
windy,
Colorado.
Spring weather.
Well, and if you're looking out the windows right now, you'll see that there's still snow on the mountains.
It's supposed to snow tomorrow. That's why I'm surprised it was 70. Maybe that's changed. It changes a lot here.
Well, and the reason, what we've heard is when there's snow on the mountain caps, you're going to have wind.
Oh, and we had a fire yesterday on the Air Force Academy.
There's a lot of
Did you see that yesterday?
It was,
I can smell it.
I was
like
out
smoke.
running errands.
I know. My husband and I went for a walk on that Rampart Walk, and we could see it. But it's gone this morning. They must have got it under control. I haven't even looked at it.
Well, you would imagine that they keep that base pretty safe and locked down, but it was pretty big.
Yeah, it was.
For a couple hours. And then there was a secondary fire down in Fort Carson.
Yeah, that's what because my husband works down there, so that's why he was surprised by that as well. So crazy weather in Colorado. We went to Grand Junction this weekend, which is about a 5-hour trip, but so you go on I-70 and it was kind of cool. I did a little TikTok on it. I did like little snippets.
Did you
as
do
we went.
the canyon, Glenwood Canyon?
No.
Isn't that pretty?
I don't know if I did that. Did I do that? I don't know. Did we drive through that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I might have. But I did like Copper and like Vail, a lot of the ski resorts you could see
mountains
through that I-70. And it was interesting to see how it changed. When you hit I-70 going through Denver, it has like that one look, kind of like Colorado Springs, and then you get a little bit higher up and you're going through some of those mountain towns, ski towns, and it's full of snow and skis.
Oh yeah,
and planes
totally
are flying
different weather.
Sorry, it's so bumpy. And then you get past that and you get into like Palisade, and it has more of like that Arizona feel to me with that Red Rock Canyon like you're talking about.
And
like
the mesa, the
Grand
Mesa.
Mesa's there and the peach trees, and it's just more of a temperate climate. I think that Grand Junction's like the Boise of Colorado Springs. It has that temperate.
Boise.
Oh, you don't? It has like that temperate climate, and you wouldn't think that. I would never think that.
That's
Boise
what,
unless
on
I've
that
been there.
side of the mountain here in Colorado. That's what they do have, vineyards and orchards, because the growing season, like their springtime. Now, granted, you go through the mountain towns and you don't get spring. And then you get up on that mesa.
Yeah.
And you, like, their growing season's so long. And then in the middle of summer, though, they get well past 100 degrees over there.
It's much more.
It's a lot more warm.
But, so today, back to our home, we're going to show you some houses. I'm going to give you a little breakdown of what we're going to show you today. So, we are going to show you a first home here on Pine Brook. Just under $1 million. Great home. You are in Academy District 20 here. We're also going to show you a home on the Pine Creek Golf Course for, I think it's 1.2 million. I'll verify that. And then we're going to show you a more affordable option without an HOA in this area for just under
just under 600,000.
So we're
very different homes.
We're going to show you inside two of these, which is exciting. We're going to get into two of them. A lot of times we just show you the outside, but and the last one I know is filmed the wrong way, so stay tuned. But you'll see a little Dalmatian in the shower, which you see everything while you are a real estate agent. I have never seen a dog in a shower before until this one.
That's where they decided to keep the dog for a showing.
Because it was cold out, and so everyone was like, why is he in the shower? And I was like, well, it was kind of a smart idea, I guess, if you don't want the dog running around the house. I don't know why you wouldn't put him in like a crate in the garage, but whatever. He was in the shower. He was not very happy. I was showing people his home.
I might start putting my dogs in the shower.
But so you'll see him at the very end, his little Dalmatian dog. So, but we're going to show you inside this next home here.
So we are officially in the Pine Creek area.
Official.
There's this like little ravine in between and two kind of, what do you call them, like knolls maybe, where houses kind of face each other. Direct views of Pikes Peak right ahead. And then there's, what is it, Mountain View Elementary School.
Mountain View Elementary,
Challenger Middle School.
Pine Creek High School.
That's
for the
the
most
home
part.
schools for this area. And I would say that is probably for families one of the biggest draws as to why you'd want to live in the Pine Creek area, because those schools are highly sought after.
Yeah, and you have views of these mountains, or you have a lot of open spaces, parks, traditional neighborhoods. Home prices are a bit more. I would say you're going to average, for the most part, 700 to 800,000 average. You can go up to well over $1 million, or we're going to show you one of the more affordable options, which is not very common. You can find it though.
Well, there is kind of a wide array range of home ages and styles up in Pine Creek.
I would say most homes are built in the early to mid 2000s.
A lot of them.
And then I would say there is a slight pocket, up a ranch where there's a gated community. Those are newer.
Those are newer.
That's the only pocket
here. And then
here.
the house that we're showing right under 600, that's like in the 70s or 80s.
I would say that's a little bit older. I would say, yeah, for sure. So we're going to get out and show this one. This is a 5-bedroom, just under 5,000 square feet home, currently active. If you're interested, I us a shout out.
Cute
I have a couple
little
clients
ranch house with that fun roof line.
Yeah, and there's nothing behind. It's kind of has that knolled open space behind it. You do have neighbors on each side.
What is this listed at?
$990. There isn't that metal fence in the back. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if you could run that metal fence on the side part. I have to pull HOA docs in here, so we'll see.
Okay, well, let's get out and check this out.
Let's go. So on our tour today of the Pine Creek Briargate area, I want to show you this option here. Is a ranch home here, offered to you by Rocky Mountain Home Team and Lori Van Wagen. So I'm going to show this one to you today. It is $929, 5 bedrooms, I believe, built in 2006. Just have this covered front porch patio as well. Let's go take a look. All right, we're on our Pine Creek Briargate tour, guys. So I just want to take you into this home. This home's listed at $929 here in the Pine Creek Briargate area. And I want to take you inside and show you what this looks like here inside. So when you first walk in, you do have dining. Really like the lighter color flooring throughout here. Walls are kind of that beige tan color, but not too bad. I actually kind of like it. And then kitchen here, I'm gonna take you through all that in a minute, but I do want to show you the garage. Laundry's right outside or off the garage. And this is the garage. So technically 2-car, but for all you guys who have all your toys when you get out here to Colorado, it is a tandem. So technically a 3-car or 2-car tandem, as they say, for extra storage, which is really nice. Now coming back inside, let's take a look at the kitchen. So pantry, which is important, decent size. And then you do have an upgraded refrigerator. It looks like it's fingerprintless, which is a must if you have kiddos. Cooktop, not gas, for you gas lovers. I do like that kind of gold detailing. Single oven, and I do appreciate how those go beyond the extra regular kitchen, so kind of an upgrade there. And this area is actually decently large as well. So they have a small table there, but you could do a larger table. Let's take a look at the outside. So nice stamped concrete patio. And then what I like about this, and what a lot of people ask for, is no one behind them. So there is that natural open space behind them and that fence. You have neighbors to each side. I believe you could put a metal fence in to separate. Have to look at HOA docs for that one. But you do have some neighbors, but a lot of flat ground here. So usable space. Do some gardening. And endless possibilities with this large stamped concrete patio for your Colorado outdoor living. All right, so main area, I want to show you this here. Lock this up. Is decently sized. You could definitely fit a good size sectional in here. Gas fireplace, TV. Have to be kind of this size. There's room downstairs for a bigger one, but there really is nowhere else to put it because of all the natural light, which I do love, but it does limit for kind of this setup. So master is on the main on this one. Let me take you in there. Little linen closet there. Good size master. That's a king bed. Definitely room in here. And then I really like the bathroom as well. Double sink. Updated bathrooms throughout the whole house, which I appreciate. Seamless entry shower. There's no lip there. Bathtub. Either you want a bathtub or you really don't care. Of course, the toilet. Let's take a look at closet here. So decent size walk-in closet as well, which is nice. So we walked in, and then the other side is actually where you go downstairs. So we're going to take you down there in a minute. But then on this end, you do have 2 other bedrooms and a bath. So this bedroom's a good size. Definitely fit a queen in here. Double door closets. This has carpet. Master, remember, was the same flooring continued, so no carpet in the master. But carpet is in good condition. No funky smells. Actually, it's a beautiful home. It feels like a solid home. Here's a bathroom. You have single vanity, but really good, high quality. Not soft close, but good quality vanity. And then shower with those inlays, and the tile does go up to the ceiling, which is nice. All right, we're gonna go downstairs. So down here, I haven't seen this floor plan before, but I kind of like it. One side is like living rec, and the other side is bedrooms. So it kind of separates it, which I kind of like. So on this side is like kind of media center. You got a pool table. They put some exercise equipment back here. 9-foot ceilings. This is a Colorado basement. You guys asked about basements. Some have walkouts, meaning they'll have a sliding glass door. This one does not. This is a traditional basement. It does have windows to provide some natural light down here. And the 9-foot ceilings make it feel like a whole another level, I would say. Here is what I like to call, some people call it your utility room. I call it your Christmas tree storage room. And it's huge, which is nice. You could have a Christmas tree in every room, plus all the other stuff that you hoard and don't throw away like me. Now let's go to the other side and take a look at the bedrooms. So there's 2 more bedrooms, and they're really good size. So this one has a queen currently, definitely could put a king in here, and has its own walk-in closet too. And it's huge. All right, other side. So that is option bedroom number 1 down here. Oh, here, I'll show you. These are like kind of a window well. By code, you have to have that stairway in, or that ladder, I should say, in bedrooms here in Colorado. Bathroom, I don't think I showed this to you yet. I actually really like that tile. Let me show you a close up of that. It's that shiny but neutral color. It goes all the way to the ceiling. So like that. And then here's the last bedroom. Still a good size bedroom. You got your ladder. And then a smaller walk-in closet, but still a really good size. So overall, I really do like the home. I like the layout. Really good area here in Colorado Springs. Feeds into Pine Creek High School, in Academy District 20, and Challenger Middle School. Not 100% elementary school, I gotta look that up. But good option. Option number 1 here in Pine Creek. There's a lot of homes, I would say, at that caliber. It's a really good build. I would say these are quality homes in this area.
Yes.
I do think that.
And they're like semi-custom or better builds.
Yeah.
We have a few corrections. So there is an HOA in this section. It's $99 a month. It does include your trash and covenant enforcement and parks and trails, blah, blah, blah. That home did get reduced to $929, and it did just go under contract just over the weekend.
We can find you a similar one, just like it. You just reach out to us.
Yes.
Put those numbers into your phone and give us a call or text anytime. We have a lot of clients coming to town the next couple months.
Yes, we do.
So we're excited.
Starting to pick up.
Yeah, I would say the market, gosh, that percent is so bright, is starting to really heat up a little bit. So we'd love to help you guys make that move.
Well, a lot of people are asking that right now. They're like, what's the market doing for you guys? What's the market? And to be honest, it was kind of a little, we were staying busy enough, but it was a little bit stagnant. I think rates were still our biggest issue. And now that it's been, I would say we're going on almost 9 months of it kind of being that way, we can definitely feel a pickup and an increase. It's also this time of year. In general, we start to see people moving.
I know interest rates are probably, hopefully going to drop May, June-ish. We'll see. But they're not going to drop significant where you're like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. That'll be years, I think, in my opinion.
And a lot of these lenders have adapted because this has been a couple months going on now, 9 months. And so a lot of these lenders are offering free refinances.
Yeah.
Within, you have to wait so many months, but then do a refinance within so many months. There's little caveats, but the reality is that there's a lot of people that are thinking that, and as soon as that happens, we're seeing multiple offers.
Yeah.
And so you might as well get locked into a home with a good price where you have some leverage, and then a couple months down the road just refinance to that little bit lower rate.
Yeah. So I was running some market analysis stuff the other day. I was looking at Pikes Peak.
MLS?
MLS.
Okay.
And it was really interesting because about our median home price, I can't remember what it was now, something in the 4s-ish. But it was interesting because if you look at it, every year around our lowest price point average for the whole year is December, January, February. Because there's just not much competition.
People are they're getting ready for taxes.
When you reach that top, when you look at the top average days on market or average price per home sold, the top listing price point of the whole year was like in July, August, sometimes going into September during that time frame. So sometimes, if you are able to, I know a lot of time it depends upon schools or jobs and just timing of selling your own home. But you can get more for your money during these slower times a lot of times.
And I would say it is like when you go view a house and you don't really know what the yard looks like or something, it's a little intimidating.
For sure.
But on the other hand, if it can save you tens of thousands of dollars.
Yeah, or you come out for a weekend or whatever, we can show that to you.
Yep.
Our poor little thing on top, you think it's going to stay on with all this wind? I'm waiting for a camera to go and fly off.
I sure hope it does.
So, we'll see.
So look at these views though. Like we're going down Briargate Parkway, and literally right in front of us is the grand vast view of Pikes Peak, the Academy, that red dirt of Peregrine.
Our main shopping centers here is Shops at the Briargate. Dave & Buster's just opened up. A lot of
really good breakfast place right over here. What is it called again? Urban Egg. Love that place. Really good, like boba, pizza, all of that right here in this little shopping center. This is where the
golf course resides. So all the homes, we're going to show you that last one, is sitting actually on the golf course. Great golf course. It's one of my husband's favorites to actually play in the summertime.
I think it's James's too. He loves Pine Creek.
Yeah.
One thing that I would say, Pine Creek is just one of those, even though it's a little bit older neighborhood, it's definitely a highly sought after area, not only for people moving here from out of state, but for locals. Like a lot of people are like, one day I want to live up in Pine Creek.
Yeah.
Great area. I don't know. It's very stately. It's mature. It's not cookie cutter, but it does have like a cohesiveness.
You're not going to have a planned community. You're not going to have pools in here.
And there's homes that back up to the golf course, and there's homes that, even though you're around a golf course, don't back up to a golf course.
Yeah, but there's there's not that planned feeling, but there's Lifetime Villa. A lot of these people belong to a local fitness center that has all encompassing, you know, like daycare for the kids and go to the pool and
You're really easy access to I-25
Air Force
to go north or south.
Yep.
The Air Force Academy.
So about half a mile from our house with no HOA. We're going to show you generally the street. So if you were like, hey, Lori and Kayleen, we're coming out, we do want to see the Pine Creek area. Our max budget is like $650. This is probably the area we'd kind of zone in on and watch, I would say. There's a couple pockets like this within Pine Creek, but this is one of those areas we wanted to show you.
Well, and I'm going to be very honest, just from experience of showing people. Some people absolutely love the Pine Creek area, and they're like, I have a $700,000-$800,000 budget, which is a healthy budget. But when you bring that up to Pine Creek, you can still get homes that need some updating and fixing even at that price point. It kind of just depends on what section of this you're in, what kind of view you have. And then on the other hand, you can get a home like in the $600,000 like little pocket that can be completely updated, but it's an older home.
Oh yeah, these homes are right across from the elementary school and middle school. So right onto your right, or your left maybe, is the middle school and elementary school. They're right next to each other, so a really good option. So we're going to show you this cute little street. You can let us know what you think about it, but a good option here for a little bit less. I will say in this area, if you have a home, like I always say, it's like updated and ready to go, they'll go quick because they're highly sought after. So, all right, let's go take a look.
I'm covering my microphone. Hopefully it's helping. So I wanted to show you this cute little street. So there was a listing over here on the street. Again, directly across is your elementary school, your middle school. But homes over here, there's the one that was recently for sale, was built in 1977. It was over 3,400 square feet, so still larger. Taxes in this area are just over $2,000 annually, so really good tax rate. And I think a huge draw for some people, this is a little section of Pine Creek that actually has no HOA or covenants. And so you definitely do not get any cookie cutter feel. There's homes that look completely different from one another side to side, but fantastic area. Like Lori said, if you have a home at this affordable price point in Pine Creek, it's not going to last long on the market.
In this area, you do have a lot of parks and open spaces out straight ahead. The golf course sits that direction. We're going to show you some homes on the golf course. And then what is nice about this area, depending on where you live, your walking distance from the elementary school, great reviews on greatschools.com, niche.com, and then Challenger Middle School is just up the road there on that ridge. Gorgeous views of the mountains from here as well. Really good schools, really sought after area. Great option here in Pine Creek. Option 2, the more affordable, no HOA option, which is a hot topic.
I feel like I'm windblown after that.
I know. There's some videos that if you go back and look at our old library, if I haven't taken them down, there's somewhere like Kayleen and I are being like literally blown.
The one we had an umbrella and it blew it inside out.
I know. Remember the one we did over off of Woodmore and we stood on that golf course and it was like a blizzard. We're like, we're going to get this done.
Gosh. With that being said, we run a local Facebook group here. I know you guys, if you watch any of our videos, we reference it a lot, but Lori had asked the question a couple weeks ago, what should you know before you move here from a local's perspective? And there was actually quite a few comments about, I didn't know there was so much wind.
Yeah.
So with that being said, I think it's certain areas are definitely worse than others, and it's really only certain times of the year.
Like, I don't feel like it's windy in the summer. I mean, of course, there's days, but it's the spring. I don't know. It's just that it's trying to be warm, and then it's just like, nope, we're not going to be warm. We're going to be windy.
But yeah, there is a good amount of wind in that springtime, and especially in certain areas more than others.
Yeah, if you're on top of ridges and stuff like that, I would say.
I thought that was interesting how many people noted that.
Yeah. So I will say this place is by Tops of Briargate, which is
we're going to one more house.
Yeah, we're doing golf course. Show you that one. My mother-in-law lived on this golf course, and I think we sold it. She had a great view. She lived on the pond. I can't remember what hole it was. I think they move it around. I think it was the 16th at that time. But I just remember she lived there for years. Like, I used to love having Easter over there. We sit out there and have overlook the golf course. We used to watch people golf and
mountain views.
my kids would go out and do a quick hole or two. It's kind of a fun little area to live.
It's kind of a little section over here that is really secluded too.
Yeah, because you only can enter it on
We have
one.
to go
you have to
out
go
and
around. It's by TCA too, which is a great charter school. The elementary, I don't know if middle school goes that way. I think it's just
I
elementary.
think that's just elementary, and then the middle high school are up Voyager.
But they also have middle elementary up there too. I think they
Oh,
have
you
two.
think they have middle school in this?
No, I think they have elementary here, and then up north is the full
Middle
campus.
and high school.
And elementary.
Oh, really?
Because I think they have the two that
I
feed
didn't
into
know they had
make it so big.
elementary up there.
Oh.
Okay.
So we'll see.
That makes sense, though.
Another thing you have to know is you are close to Target, decently close to Costco within 10 minutes, Trader Joe's. So you kind of buy all those amenities, I would say.
I mean, right over here you have Einstein Bagel. There's a Pilates thing. My daughter loves the acai bowl, whatever, over here. Like, there's things all around you.
And Rockbox, which I do. Maybe at the end of this video, I'll put a little Rockbox clip. I'm making Killian do a Rockbox with me tomorrow, Wednesday. So if you don't know what that is, you're going to have to see it. So she's preparing herself.
I'm gonna prep.
I knew my husband and I do
I'm
it
gonna
like
do
5
push-ups
times a
the
week.
next
It's a
couple
lot of work.
nights.
I should be skinnier, I think. My friend, she texted me and she had to redo her carpet for insurance, and she says, "Do you get a lot of working out done by all your staging that you do?" And I was like, "Yeah." So why I think I should be skinnier is because we stage all the time and we're lifting things, and she's like, "That's a lot of work," and I'm like, "It is. It's a lot of work to move all that stuff around."
We love staging day, though.
I do love staging day. But the hospitals are Children's Hospital is near here as well. Memorial Hospital.
Hospital North, Children's Hospital.
Straight ahead.
Tons of offices and places of work up this way as well. Like you said, Air Force Academy. Just a really easy, convenient, nice
And
location.
straight ahead is I-25, how you get north and south. Pulling in here. There's a couple new builds on this. We talk about new builds. There are like 3.
Oh, yeah,
Sometimes in this area over here at the Old Ranch, these houses will go up for
This
sale.
is like one of those
and
pockets.
people turn them into like $1 million homes. They'll take the old home, either restore part of it or tear it down and build these homes because they sit in that ridge and have gorgeous views.
Yeah, this little
interesting
section,
area.
and you get a little bit of land. I would say you need at least $1.5 million though to buy something. There.
But yeah, you get a good chunk of land in the middle of town.
So this home right here was on the market. I'm interested if it went under contract, and it looks so blue on the outside. It looks like blue stucco, but in person, it's definitely. I mean, it pulls a blue hint, but there's gray.
Turn here.
It's amazing inside, though.
Yeah. So here's these homes I talked about that you'll find some in other parts of the community as well, but this sits on this ridge, and behind it is either a pond or a golf course, and it has mountain views typically. You're looking probably around $1 million plus.
Yeah.
This one's at 1.2.
I think there was 1,070,000 active right now in here, but I've seen them up to like 1.4, 1.5.
Yep.
Easy.
So you can see
Very stately homes. Look at this though. Then across the road, you have like a Spanish style home. So very not cookie cutter, eclectic.
Yeah. No. Is this the blue house you're talking about?
This is the blue house.
That's still active. That's the other one.
It's amazing inside though.
That one's still active. And then there's
just
one up
very
here is
blue.
the one I'm going to show you guys. Again, you're going to see the little Dalmatian in the shower. So let's go show it to you. So that was an option. I hope you enjoyed the dog in the shower. Sorry it was filmed in the wrong direction. I actually used it for TikTok. Just full disclosure, this house over here is where my mother-in-law lived for years, and they bought it, and then they still have the Ohio State flag out. She was.
They do?
They're Ohio State fans too, so
They carried on the tradition?
They carried on the tradition. I think, yeah, see?
Oh, that's cute.
So it looks the same, but see the pond in the back? It's really pretty. But over here you can see they do have a couple new build options that were just
a lot
built.
of these houses, you can tell, like they have the architectural shingles, the big thick trim brick front homes. Like, they're just very...
And then you can't get out here, so it's like you don't have a thoroughfare that goes through. So that's kind of nice to keep the traffic down. And
did she have an HOA here? I forget if this
small
section does.
HOA, I believe.
Okay.
You
I would say there's...
park your RVs and paint your house pink, but they're pretty hands-off.
You can paint it blue.
Well, you can paint it blue, that's true.
One thing about this area, this view, it's like, it's amazing.
It's beautiful. So,
yes.
Great option here. A lot of these homes will have walkout basements. So if you're thinking of moving here, drop those numbers into your phone. Give us a call or text anytime. We did a ton of real estate here. Absolutely love it. Good at what we do. So
yes,
know our areas.
If you're thinking of making the move, even if it's this summer, reach out now. We can get you set up, one, in contact with a lender if you need. We can get you set up on a home search. We like to know, who's making that move. And so then as we come across, we literally see, I would say probably on average, 15 homes a week between the two of us.
Oh, at least, yeah.
At least.
And that's busy times.
Yeah.
We can see that one day sometimes.
True. But on average, I would say. And so if we can even just shoot you over like, hey, we were in this house today. Is this something like what you were looking for? We really can hone in on what you like, what you don't like, get a good feel. So then if you do come out and shop in person, we're spending our time effectively and we kind of already know your vibe, your aesthetic, the lifestyle you're looking for, and we can really hone in pretty fast.
So, like we said, give us a call or text. We hope to talk to you guys soon.